Here is the switch for the LED flashlight. So we're going to make this an on shape now. So I go to a new part studio, place a sketch on the front plane, and I'm going to make a corner rectangle at the origin, 0.24 by 0.141. Your dimensions should be pretty close to those. So that's what I'm going to use for that. So I'll accept the sketch. It's pretty small compared to these planes, so I can press P to get rid of the planes. I don't need those anymore. So there's my sketch. And let's go ahead and extrude the other direction by 0.24 and accept that. Shift 7 for isometric, and there's the beginning. Now we're going to put the button on top, right in the middle. So we're going to make a sketch on the top here, and we're going to take the center point circle, and we're going to search for the center, and we can do it by moving along the edges here until it pops with that yellow box, and come up here. You can see the yellow lines, and there's the other one, so I know I'm in the middle. Left click and come out here, and let's make that 0.137. And I'll accept that. And I'm going to extrude upward. Make sure we're on add over here. 0.056. Again, all your numbers should be similar to mine in the ballpark. Alright, now we're going to make the feet. And to do that, we're going to sweep a rectangle through the path of the foot. So the path of the foot is going to come out here, go down, and go over. And to get the curves, we're going to put fillets on that. So we're going to sweep a rectangle through a path here. And so I'm going to make a sketch on this face here and make that rectangle. This is the cross section of those little feet that are on there. Let me do that again. Zoom up. So here to here, and in terms of width, I got 0.029 and height 0.012. So that is the size of the thing I'm going to sweep. Now I need to locate it with respect to the sides. So this distance here is, what is that distance? 0.017. 0.017. And so that's here. And now the distance from here to here, to complete locating the thing, the rectangle, is 0.049. 0.049. Alright, so you can see everything's black, all the lines, so that means it's fully constrained. I'm going to accept that sketch, sketch 3, there it is. And now I need to make a plane on which to make the path that this is going to sweep. So I'm going to make an offset plane, offset relative to this plane on the side. So let me show you how to do that. So I'm going to right click on this plane and do an offset plane. Now we're making very little parts, so by default this thing comes out, I think, an inch, the offset plane. So we're going to drag it this way. And I want to go in 0.032 in the other direction. 0.032. Now that tells me that I'm right in the middle of that rectangle. So I did the arithmetic beforehand. So that's a plane right in the middle of that rectangle, and then I'm going to make the path that is going to be swept right now. So to do that, I'm going to put a sketch plane on that work plane. Come up here, and I'm going to use that edge of the rectangle right there. All right. So I'm going to have a line which is going to come out. Okay, there's the center. It's going to come out 0.040, 0.040, and then go down 0.049, and then go over again 0.040. And you can see that it's black, so it's fully constrained, so we're going to accept that. So what we have is the beginning of our leg, the skeleton, so to speak, and now we're going to sweep this rectangle across this path. So let's do that. So come up here to sweep, and it wants to know what I want to sweep, and I want to sweep sketch 3 right there. And whenever you see orange in one of these dialog boxes, that means you got to do something. You got to press it first, and then we're gonna select the path. So right there, and right there, and we'll accept that. So there's our leg. Now to make this a little more realistic, we're going to put fillets on the corners, and those are going to be 0.019 in size. I couldn't measure that. That's just a number that makes it look right. So right there, and there's 2 more right here and right there, and we'll accept that. And that did not turn out right. Let's undo that. Try it again. So that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. There, I think that looks better. All right. So we have one leg finished. Let's turn off this plane, visibility. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the mirror tool to make the other 3 legs. So I'm going to need a mid-plane, and let me show you why. So if I come up here to planes and choose mid-plane, and then click on this plane, rotate over, click on that plane, then I've got that mid-plane, and I can use the mirror tool. It defaults to part mirror, to mirror a part, but we want to mirror a feature, so I select there. And then it wants me to select what I want to mirror, and I'm just going to go into the feature list and select the sweep and also the fillets. And now I see the orange, so I click on the mirror plane and make sure I got the right one. Right there, boom. There it is. So there's our second leg. And so I'm going to use the mirror tool again. Not yet. I have to put a mid-plane right there. And now I can mirror those 2 over to the other side. So let's go up to mirror. Again, always check this, go to feature mirror. So we want to mirror sweep 1, fillet 1, and mirror 1. And then mirror plane is that one. And there they are. Let's turn off the visibility of the plane, Shift 7. And that is a basic LED flashlight switch. And if you come to the mass properties, get a volume of 0.09 or 0.313 square inches for the surface, so you can compare yours to mine. All right, thanks for watching.